All right, everyone, turn your book to page 187 and look under Mathematical Connections 4-1, question number 1, where it asks us to prove the following statements, assuming n is a natural number. So A asks or says if n squared is odd, then n is odd, and B says if n squared is even, then n is even. So it's asking us to prove if n squared is odd, then n is odd, and to prove that if n squared is even, then n is even. So in order to solve this, we're going to first look at what a natural number is, and then learn a song about our odd and even numbers. And then we will prove our statements. So if you look at my number line, we see that all natural numbers are all whole positive numbers, starting at 1 and going all the way down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on. So those are our natural numbers. And so now we're going to learn a song. So you can all stand up. Here we go. I'm going to go for here. Here we go.
0 is even, 1 is odd, 2 is even, 3 is odd, 4 is even, 5 is odd. Oh, this isn't so hard. 6 is even, 7 is odd, 8 is even, 9 is odd. We're doing great, 'cause odds and evens alternate.
Woo! There we go. So there's our video about odd and even numbers. So now we're going to put all that we learned onto the whiteboard. So I'm going to need your help, Miss Alyssa.
Yes, Miss
What are our odd numbers?
1, 3, 5, 7, 9.
Good. Good job. And do you remember our even numbers?
2, 4, 6, 8.
Good. Awesome. So now we're going to bring all of these numbers, 1 through 9, over to our n here, okay?
Okay.
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9. Good. So now we're going to plug in all of our numbers here in n, and we're going to square them. Do you know what squared means, Alyssa?
Yes, it means that you take the number and times it by itself.
Good. So if we have 1 squared, what does that mean?
It means 1 times 1.
Good. And what do we know that gives us?
1.
1. Good. And if we have 2 squared, then that means we have 2 times 2, which we know equals what?
4.
4. And 3 squared?
3 times 3
Yeah.
equals 9.
Good. And if we have 4 squared?
4 times 4.
4 times 4, and we know that is?
16.
Good. 5 squared?
5 times 5 is 25.
Good. And 6 squared is?
6 times 6 is 36.
Yes. And 7 squared?
7 times 7 is 49.
Good. 2 left. You've got this.
8 squared is 8 times 8, which is 64.
Yep. And last one.
9 squared is 9 times 9, which is 81.
Good. Awesome. So now I want you to look at something. So what number do we know? What kind of number do we know this is?
That's an odd number.
Odd number. And what do we know this number is?
Odd.
Odd. How odd. Wow. So if we know if n is an odd number, then n squared is an odd number. So now let's look at this one. So we have this. What kind of number is this?
It's an even number.
An even number. And what kind of number is this?
Also even.
Even. So we know if n is even, then n squared is even. So we can prove both of our statements.
Yay.
Yay.
Thank you, Miss Kylie.
You're welcome.